Hello friends, on today's video I want to teach you how I draft out this pattern for this bag, this design on this bag. Let me show you how we come with this design. So let's go ahead and draw out all the design on this bag. The first thing I will do is to measure 2 inch. To measure 2 inch here, I'll measure out 2 inch. I'll measure out 2 inch here. I'll measure out 2 inch here, and I'll also measure out 2 inch here. Can you see what I'm doing here? Then I will come this side also. I'll measure out 2 inch straight. I'll measure out 2 inch straight on both sides. Then after measuring this 2 inch straight now, I will draw the straight line. I will draw a straight line here. So straight line will be on all of them, the place that I measured 2 inch. That is this place now. So after getting this 2 inch now, the next thing I will do is to get two inch on all of them. I'll get two inch here. I'll get 2 inch here. All of them. The same thing applies on all of them. Can you see what I'm doing here? So I'll get 2 inch here. I'll get 2 inch here. Coming to this side, I'll also get two inch. So I'm just marking two inch on all the straight line that I've drawn. So I'll come on this up one here. Remember, this from here to here is 2 inch. So I will also mark two inch here. So after marking it this way now, I'll also mark two inch down here. So now after that, the next thing I will do is to draw a straight line, keeping it on this point. Can you see? This is the point here. This is this point where I mark two inch, and I'll make sure it touches the next point here. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll make sure it touches all of them this way. Then I'll draw a straight line. So this is how it will be. Then after drawing the straight line now, I will come on this one here again. I'll come on this one here. Make sure it touches the point where you measure where I measure two inch. So I'll make sure it touches this point, then this point here, and you see, then I'll draw a straight line also here. Then coming to this one here now, I'll also hold it here. I'll make sure it touches the point. This is the place I marked 2 inch, this place, and also this place. Then I'll draw a straight line here. Then coming to this one again, I will make sure that it touches all of them. The reason why it's not touching here, because from here to here is not 2 inch. It's supposed to have extra down here, but that is the way I cut it out, because the measurement for this bag now is 13.5 by 9.5 inch is the measurement. So I will draw a straight line here also. Then coming to this one here, I'll draw a straight line. I'll come here also. Then I'll draw a straight line. That is how I will mark all of them. That's how I will draw a straight line on all of them. And you see what I'm doing? So it will be this way now. Then I'll turn it this one also. Can you see now? Then I'll put it here and here. I'll mark a straight line here. Can you see? It touches this point. So my target is to get the point of this, to get this point, to make sure it touches all of them. Then I'll place it here also. Then I'll get this one. Coming here, I'll place it here. Make sure it join it at this point. Can you see what I'm saying? So coming here again, I'll make sure it touches the point here. So this is how it will look like. Can you see? So I measured 2 inch. From here to here is 2 inch. From here to here is 2 inch. So now can you see this and this? This is how I got this pattern. There is this design for this bag. So now there's another design. For this design now, this one is too small compared to this. So I want to show you how I measured. I come out with this one. This is the big one and this is the smaller one. So I will also show you how I come out with this one here. So for this one now, I measured 1.8 inch. I measure 1.8 inch here. So I measure 1.8 inch straight for this one. So from here to here is 1.8 inch. From here to here is 1.8 inch. From here to here, come down to this side now. From here to here is 1.8 inch. From here is the same thing applies to this one. That is the straight line here. Then coming to this side again, I measured 1.8 inch on all the straight line that before I draw all this line here. I measured from here to here to be 1.8 inch, 1.8 inch, all these points here. I measured it. Then after measuring that one now, I draw a straight line on all of them. All those points that I marked, I draw a straight line that looks like a star. Can you see? When you come here, you see it looks like star here. When you come here, you see that it looks like star. Then when you come here, you see all of them looks like star here. So that is the design of the bag that I want to sew now. And you see all of them. So Then after that, I draw a straight line, joining all of them at all those points that I got 1.8 inch. That is how I come out with these two designs. This is 2 inch. I measured 2 inch, then I measured 2 inch for this one. Coming to this side, measured 1.8 inch, then 1.8 inch on all of them. Then after, I draw a straight line. The difference between this one and this one is that I did not draw a straight line on all the places that I marked to 2 inch, because if I draw a straight line it will be like this one. That is why I did not mark, I did not draw on all of them. As you can see, there is two points where I marked 2 inch, so I just used one point inch, then I jumped one, I marked one, I draw straight line on one, I jumped one, I draw straight line on one, I jumped one. Can you see? Jumping this and marking here, then I jumped one, this one, I marked here, I jumped this one, I draw a straight line. The same thing applies on all of them, but for this one I did not jump anyone. As you can see, I marked straight line on all of them. That's the difference between the two, but it's the same bag oh, but the line of this one is bigger than this. So the measurement for this one and measurement for this one are not the same thing. So I think you understand what I said here, that this one and this one are not are this is the same bag. This one and this one is the same bag, but the difference is that the line on this one and the line on this one are not equal. The line on this one is bigger than the line on this one, because I measured 2 inch on this one, then I measured 1.8 on this one. Then when I want to draw this line that joined the point that I marked to 2 inch, I jumped a point here, I jumped this point. But coming to this one, I did not jump any one at all. When I want to draw this one, then when I place my this thing here now, I will draw this one this way, I will draw it this way. Then after drawing it this way now, what will I do? I'll turn this one this way again, then I will draw this one. I don't know whether you understand.